Imagine waking up feeling strong again. Imagine climbing stairs without a second thought, or playing with your grandkids without that nagging fear in the back of your mind. This isn't a distant dream. In this video, I'll show you 3 surprisingly simple exercises backed by Harvard research that can begin to change your body and your life, starting today. Hello, and welcome to the Senior Wellness Center. I'm Dr. Kenji Sato. For years, I've helped people just like you rediscover the incredible potential that lies within their bodies, no matter their age. My philosophy is simple. Aging is not about decline. It's about adaptation and continued growth. The journey we're starting together today isn't about becoming a super athlete. It's about reclaiming your freedom, one safe and steady movement at a time. Are you ready? Our first movement is the plank. Think of it not as an exercise, but as the act of building your body's foundation from the inside out. In its stillness, there is incredible power. The plank targets your deep core muscles, especially the transverse abdomen. This muscle acts like a natural corset, wrapping around your midsection to support your spine and improve posture. When this muscle is strong, it takes the pressure off your lower back, which is a major source of chronic pain for many of us. A strong foundation means less pain and more stability in every step you take. But it's more than just muscle. The plank rebuilds the connection between your mind and your body. It teaches your brain to trust your body's ability to hold itself steady and strong. I remember Olivia, a 68-year-old retired teacher. When she first tried the plank, she could only hold it for 7 seconds. Her nagging back pain had made her fearful of movement. But she didn't give up. The next day, she tried again. 10 seconds. Then 15. Within a few weeks, she was holding a modified plank for 40 seconds. Her back pain had faded, but more importantly, so had her fear. She told me, "Dr. Sato, I feel like I have strength inside me again. I just needed to find it." That is the true power of this movement. So, let's learn how to do it safely. You don't need to hold it for a minute. Just start where you are. We'll begin with the gentle, modified version. Start by lying on your stomach on a soft surface. And speaking of comfort, if your floor is hard, using a good, extra thick exercise mat can make a world of difference for your joints. I've put a link to the one I recommend for my clients in the description below. Now, prop yourself up on your forearms and knees, with your elbows directly under your shoulders. Gently engage your abdominal muscles, as if you're bracing for a small nudge. Your goal is to create a straight line from your head to your knees. Hold this for 10 to 15 seconds, then rest. The most common mistake is letting your hips sag toward the floor. This puts unnecessary strain on your lower back. Always focus on keeping that straight, solid line. Another common error is arching the back and pushing the hips too high. This takes the work away from your core. Remember to keep your back flat like a sturdy table. As you get stronger, you can progress to the full plank, lifting your knees off the ground so you are supported by your toes and forearms. But there's no rush. The journey begins with that first gentle hold. Our second exercise is the bird dog. I like to call this the ballet of balance. For a brief moment, you are both rooted and free, creating a beautiful line of energy from your fingertips to your toes. This movement might look simple, but its effect is profound. The bird dog activates the muscles along your entire posterior chain from your back and shoulders to your glutes and hamstrings. More importantly, it trains cross-body coordination by extending the opposite arm and leg. You are teaching the left and right hemispheres of your brain to communicate and work in perfect harmony. This strengthens the neural pathways responsible for balance and stability, which can weaken over time. It's like recalibrating your body's internal compass, helping you recover from stumbles much faster. I worked with Leonard, a 74-year-old former architect. A minor stroke left him feeling unsteady and his body unreliable. He was frustrated, feeling a disconnect between his sharp mind and his uncooperative body. We started the bird dog by just lifting one hand at a time. Slowly, he progressed, adding the opposite leg. After a month, he held the pose for 10 full seconds. His movements smooth and controlled, he told me with a smile. I feel like I have symmetry again. My body and brain are finally talking to each other. It wasn't just his balance that returned. It was his confidence. Now, let's learn this graceful movement. Remember, the goal is control, not speed. Start on your hands and knees in a tabletop position, with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, keeping your core engaged and your back flat. Slowly extend your right arm straight forward and your left leg straight back. Imagine reaching for the wall in front of you and behind you at the same time. Hold for a moment, then gently return to the starting position with control. Now, repeat on the other side, extending your left arm and right leg. That's one repetition. The most common mistake is to rush the movement or swing your limbs. This is about slow, deliberate control. Imagine you're moving through water. Another error is letting your hip rise up as you lift your leg. Keep your hips level and square to the floor. This ensures your core and glute muscles are doing the work. If you feel pressure on your knees, a folded towel works well for extra cushioning. For even better support, a dedicated knee cushion pad can be a real game. I've added a link for one in the description. This exercise is not just about preventing falls. It's about rebuilding the trust you have in your own body. It's a quiet declaration that you are still balanced, still coordinated, and still in control. Our final movement is the lunge. I see this exercise as a powerful metaphor, stepping forward into freedom. Each lunge is a controlled, confident step, a declaration that you are moving forward in life with strength. The lunge is a powerhouse for functional strength. It targets all the major muscles in your lower body, the quadriceps in the front of your thigh, the hamstrings in the back, your glutes, and your calves. These are the very muscles that power you upstairs, lift you from a chair, and allow you to walk with a steady, confident gait. Maintaining this strength is the key to maintaining your independence. Mentally, the act of stepping forward and lowering your body requires courage. It's a conscious decision to move into a position of temporary vulnerability to rise up even stronger. This builds incredible mental resilience. Let me tell you about Lillian. At 76, a fall left her reliant on a walker. She felt invisible, her world shrinking. Her physical therapist introduced simple, modified lunges. At first, she could barely step forward, but she kept going. Week after week, her steps became longer, her lunges deeper. By month 6, she walked a full kilometer outdoors, unaided, for the first time in a year. Each lunge, she told me, felt like I was taking back a piece of myself. That is the profound impact of this simple step forward. Let's learn how to start safely. The key is to begin with a small, supported movement. Stand next to a sturdy chair or wall for balance. Step your right foot forward, just a comfortable distance. Your feet should be about hip-width apart. This wide stance is crucial for stability. Keeping your torso upright, gently bend both knees, lowering your body just a few inches. The focus is on control, not how deep you can go. Your front knee should stay in line with your ankle. The most common mistake is allowing the front knee to travel past the toes. This puts too much pressure on the knee joint. Always keep your weight back, pushing through your front heel to rise. Another error is leaning your torso too far forward. Keep your chest up and your shoulders back. This engages your core and protects your spine. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Once this feels comfortable, you can progress by adding light weights. Holding a small dumbbell in each hand is an excellent way to continue building strength. You can find a link to a set I recommend in the description. Each lunge you perform is a step away from fear and a step toward independence. You are not just exercising your legs, you are strengthening your resolve to live a full and active life. The plank, the bird dog, and the lunge. 3 simple movements. They don't require a gym or fancy equipment. All they need is you, your breath, and your willingness to begin. They give back far more than they take. They give you the strength to stand tall, the control to move with confidence, and the freedom to walk where you want, when you want, without fear. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are right where you need to be to start your revival. Remember, Olivia, Leonard, and Lillian, their stories can be your story. Your journey starts with a single, intentional movement. To help you get started with the right tools for comfort and safety, I've put together a curated list of the products I recommend. You can find all the links for these resources in the first pinned comment right below this video. Go ahead and check that out now. And if you enjoyed this content and want to continue your journey to a healthier life, check out the videos appearing on your screen now. I'm sure they'll help you immensely. Click on one of them, and I'll see you there.